folks. My first guest tonight plays the young Dr. John Carter on the NBC hit series ER. Please welcome for the first time on our show, Noah Wyle.
My pleasure to be here, entirely.
This happens wherever you go, doesn't it?
Oh, it's awful.
It's a terrible, terrible thing to have to bear. Well, thanks very much for coming. Let me ask you first about your name, Noah. Because it's a name I have not heard that often in this century. You don't hear Noah that much.
That's true. As yours.
Mine also a freak name. Did you? Very nice, thank you. We actually met in a therapy session. People with horrible freak names from another century.
Right. Ezekiel was there. And...
They were all there. Did you? How did you come about that name?
Just a family friend I'm named after.
Yeah.
But it's been a good name.
Do you get teased about it ever when you were a kid? Because
Oh, yeah.
I was teased mercilessly. I mean, for other things too.
And it's always as if they're teasing you for the first time.
Yeah.
Like nobody's ever teased you about your name before. It's always like, wait a second, it's a rainy day. Where's your ark?
And then they laugh for like 40 minutes. Yeah. I would get like, hey, Conan, where's your sword? Right, my sword, because you're a barbarian. Yeah, I know. And then like 40 minutes would go by. It's been hell for us, but things are good for you now.
You don't have to stay there for 40 minutes. You know that, right?
At the time,
you can walk away.
I had very low self-esteem, though. I stayed.
And he's talking about his dad.
My dad gave me that name. Andy, don't tell them everything.
Oh, sorry.
All right, well, you're very young. You've had this incredible success, but you've been doing this for a while now. You've actually shot movies abroad.
Yes.
You've been all over the world.
I'm huge in Eastern Europe. Most of you don't know that. Yes, I'm big in Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Czechoslovakia. I've worked in all those countries.
Is that, you really work there?
Yes.
What's that like? I've never even been to any of those places.
Hold off for a little while.
Really?
They're just getting this stuff together over there. No, it's great. It's great. Great, warm people, and but very depressed in terms of the economy. And we were doing awful, awful projects over there.
Really? I mean, before ER, you had to work on some stuff that, say, wasn't as high a quality.
Yes, I played Sir Lancelot in an awful, awful King Arthur movie.
Oh,
King
really?
Arthur was played by Sean Patrick Flannery, who was now Powder, if anybody's seen that movie.
Oh, really? So he's gone on to better things, yeah?
Sean Patrick Flannery, ladies and gentlemen. Guinevere was Cheryl Lee, who was Laura Palmer on Twin Peaks, and I was Lancelot.
It's a good cast. So what was the problem? I mean, are they shooting a lot of movies over, say, in Vilnius? Are they... Really?
No, it's just we had no budget to do anything, and in fact the final scene was supposed to be my army's been killed, and I show up and I've made this army out of straw and dressed them, and I marched them up to the forefront as I'm on my horse, and we had to cut it from the script because my horse kept eating my men. Literally, just ripped the arms off all my guys.
That's a low-budget movie. Were there other movies shooting over there at the same time?
Well, we were staying in this hotel that was the nicest hotel that was built as an exact replica of a KGB torture compound. And the black market is just running rampant over there. And so every porno was that was being shot in the hotel we were staying in. So you go to sleep, boom.
No, quiet. Really? They were shooting bad Eastern European porno movies? I'm just assuming bad, not that I've seen them.
Go to sleep and you're
I happen to like that
music. Which is the universal porno theme, I'm told.
That was almost the theme for this show. They wouldn't let it happen.
Let you go?
No, I wanted it so badly.
Max, maybe?
Yeah, he'll work it out. Hey, can you hang on one sec? We're going to take a break.
Yeah.
We'll have more with Noah Wyle in just a second. Stick around. We've begun. We were talking about your shady past. We were dredging up your shady past in the last segment.
Yes.
And we didn't talk about the fact that you were once a maitre d'.
No, I was just a busboy under a maitre d'.
Oh,
Not
you
under
worked
him
for a
physically,
maitre
but
d'.
yeah, I worked for him, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to clear that up. And
At the Belage Hotel restaurant, Diaghilev. It's Russian food with French sauces, and if you're ever in Los Angeles, the vodka bar. Go. Thanks.
you know what? You don't have to do that.
I know, but I go there to eat still, and I get free food if I talk.
Nice move, yeah. Now, so tell me about that. Was that a good job for you? Did you see
Great job.
celebrities much?
Oh, yeah. We sort of prided ourselves on being, you know, full of discretion. So celebrities would come in and sort of let their guard down. I saw some pretty amazing things.
Stuff that you can talk about on the air and national
debating.
television?
Now I'm thinking,
oh,
now
come
that I'm in
on,
the
come
moment,
on.
I've been sitting in the chair.
That's okay. You're Noah Wyle, damn it.
Okay. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Just between us.
No one sees this. Just go ahead, yeah.
Grace Jones, who I'm a big fan, and
Yes.
she used to come in the restaurant quite a bit, but she's a strikingly beautiful woman and just commands attention. And she sat in between two men, and I was their busboy. And while I was pouring their coffee, she was also...
Oh, my God!
You know what I'm saying?
No! Adjusting their napkins.
Exactly. And they had
is
8
so
plus
rude.
boys around the table. More bread.
Really?
Yeah.
So she just thought, well, this busboy saw it, but no one's ever going to
She was
know.
looking me in the eye the whole time. I loved it. It was a great job.
They could have used this.
If this doesn't work out, I'm going back. I really am.
They could have used this for the porno in Vilnius. They could have sold them this story. Very nice. That's such a. Did you see, and you saw a lot of stuff like that?
A fair bit, yeah. But
Now as a celebrity, I would think you know
I go
then.
in there and do that kind of stuff all the time.
Man, we've just destroyed your career. I'm happy to announce.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
It's a fun ride. Thank you.
That's right. Your character goes on a big trip on ER now. All right. Well, you've actually gotten in a little trouble already
Have
as a celebrity. Yes, you have, because you talked about food poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
You were on some show, and you talked. Which show was it? The Tonight Show.
Tonight Show.
You were on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and you mentioned that you got food poisoning
In Israel.
In Israel.
I went to Israel over the summer, and it's a fantastic place. And I wish I'd said more about what a great time I had, and less about the fact that I was sick for weeks after having been there. And I got this letter from the Israeli Board of Tourism saying that I had single-handedly set back Israeli tourist relations 50 years by propagating a stereotype that if you go to the Middle East, you're going to get food poisoning, which was not my intention whatsoever. My experience is not indicative of what you all find if you go there. They're warm, wonderful people, and the cuisine is fantastic. I was just eating something I should have been eating in an area I shouldn't have been in. It was my own fault. Is that clear?
I think your lawyer should come out now and put his hand on your shoulder.
I want to know what the something you shouldn't be eating where you shouldn't have been is.
Yeah, what were
Did
you
you ever see
eating?
Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when Peter O'Toole was hanging out with Omar Sharif, and they're going through the Nefu Desert, and they won't drink water because Lawrence says, you know, if you're not going to drink, I'm not going to drink. So I'm with this Israeli guide who's eating this stuff that's just ungodly. And I'm thinking to myself, I can handle it. I can handle it. And it's like this warm hummus salad with stuff in it, and, in this Bedouin hut, and I ate it, and I paid the price.
And it just lasted a long time, but that'll never happen again, and Israel's the greatest
Israel's
place
the
you've
greatest
ever been
place
to.
in the world. It's so fantastic.
Okay. I think you
great.
dug yourself out of this hole.
I hope so.
I think you're fine. You
I
gonna
do
go...
want to go back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you make any friends while you were over there?
Tons. Great friends.
All
Yeah.
right. Very nice.
I actually got to meet, I sat right behind Yitzhak Rabin one night, and
oh, really?
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Just to even be in his company.
Did you even get to talk? Did you get to talk to him at all or anything?
Not really. He was sort of surrounded by people, but just sort of being in his company, he did sort of exude this really nice calm about him, and it was really very little security and just very really nice.
Yeah. Well, it was a cool experience to have.
Yeah,
To have
definitely.
that very
Definitely.
often, you know. Listen, thanks so much for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was really nice to meet
I'm glad
you.
we got to end
I
on
met
such
you-
a high note.
Yeah, I
too.
know. That's all right. It's a great experience that you had. But, congratulations on everything. You're a really nice guy, and you deserve ER. It's a nice thing that's happened to you.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
very much for coming. ER, of course. Thursdays at 10 on NBC, as if you didn't know. We're going to take a break. When we come back, another installment of Lakewood, and then Mary Louise Parker, so stick around.